Hello and welcome. In this video, let us practice solving a different linear inequality with two unknowns. So here is another example. 2x plus y is greater or equal to 3. There are still the same two steps to solving the linear inequality. The first step is to replace the inequality symbol with the equal sign and sketch the graph. Let's do that now. So the actual inequality used to be 2x plus y is greater or equal to 3, and we're replacing the inequality with the equal sign. Now let's make a sketch of this line. We will use slope-intersect form, and to do this, first we need to solve our equation for the y. Let's do that. Well, all we need to do is minus the 2x from both sides. Subtracting 2x from both sides will get us y equals 3 minus 2x. In the slope-intersect form, the slope number comes first, and then the y-intersect. So let's rearrange our equation into negative 2x plus 3. To make a sketch of a straight line, we use the y-intersect number first, which is 3. So right away we can say that the line is going to cross at 3, right here. And then we use the slope number to get the second point. And the slope is always a ratio, so let's change it into a fraction. The rise number is negative, which means we are going 2 units down from where we are, 1, 2. And the round number is always to the right. So we go from this height, we go 1 unit to the right. And this is the second point. Let's put it here. Now we connect our two dots with a line and decide which side to shade. When we connect the two dots, we have two choices, either solid line or dotted line. If the original inequality had an equal sign, that means we are including the points on this line as a part of the answer, and we will make a solid line. We have equal sign, which means we will connect our two dots with a solid line. Will look something like this. Now we have two parts of this. This line has cut our plane into two parts, below and above. We need to decide which side has our answers. To do this, we use the second part of the process, and that is a test point. So here on the other side, we pick any point that is not on a straight line and we test it. If the answer comes out to be true, then we shade the side where the point is. If the answer comes out to be false, that means all the points on the same side will not solve our equation, inequality, which means all the points on the other side are the actual solutions. So the test point is any point that is not on a straight line. If the straight line does not go through the origin, which is here, then the origin is the easiest point to use. Let's use the origin once again. The origin is 0, 0, so we put 0 for the x, put 0 for the y, and ask ourselves, is this true or false? Well, this means 0 greater or equal to 3. 0 is not bigger than 3, so this is a false statement, which means all the points on the same side with our test point, these are all false, 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 which means the points on this side are actually true. So we shade the other side of our test point. And this diagram with this shading is the actual final answer to our inequality. If we want to check our work with a calculator, we can do that by making a sketch and the shading. So here is the calculator. To use the calculator, we need to solve our equation for the y. It already is solved for the y right here. So let's type it in, negative 2x plus 3. Now we need to change the line into the inequality. So we scoot over all the way to the left, press enter, and go down, choose the arrows. Now the triangle go up is here. The triangle up is greater than. That's the one we actually have. We have greater or equal to. So that's our selection. Let's hit enter, enter one more time, and the graph. So here is the calculator version of the solution. And here is our solution side by side. We can see that they are very similar, but we don't know for sure if this line and this line are actually the same. To make sure, we need to check the points. So if both of these lines go through the same points, then they are the same line. Let's look at the points. Second table, and in the table we should see 0, 3. Is that one of the points? Yes, right here, 0, 3, that's one of the points. The other point that we went through is 1, 1 right here. Is that one of the points? Yes, 1, 1 is right here. So our line that we just saw went through exactly the same 2 points as our sketch, which means the two are exactly the same. And that's how we can use the calculator to check our work on the homework and the test. And this is it. This is another example of how to solve linear inequality with two unknowns and how to make a sketch. If you have any questions on anything, please let me know. If you have some of your own questions you would like to see discussed, also let me know. Thanks for your time. Look forward to hearing from you.